Okay, we're back with another booster box opening. This time we have Darkwing Blast. So I'm looking for a few cards in here, mainly Kashtira Fenrir, which is going to be the new stable that every deck is going to play. And some of the Bestial cards and some of the Secret Rares, I would prefer to get the Labyrinth, the new Labyrinth monster. So let's see if we can pull her. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and undo this wrapping now. And here's the box. We'll make a display. There we go. Spread that open and we'll start from the right side. Okay, so first pack of Darkwing Blast. Can we pull Kashtira Fenrir? Fenrir is actually an ultra rare, but I think he's actually going to be the most expensive card in this set, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so here we have Tearlament's Grief, Amazona's Augusta, Curse of Aramatir, Blackwing Twin Shadow, Amazona's Secret Arts, Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves, Tilting Entrainment, Tearlament's Heartbeat, and Blackwing Borea Storm of the Wicked Wind. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's quite a few Blackwing support in this new set as well. Blackwing. My friend actually played Blackwings back in high school, so maybe this will convince him to come back into the game. Tobari the Sky Ninja, Stars Aligning Across the Milky Way, Yoshiro of the Aqua. Okay, is she like new Umi support? Target 1 water monster in graveyard. So you can not spell for this card's level, become okay. And special summon monster in defense position. And target 1 added to your hand. Okay, sweet. Scareclaw Decline, Decisive Battle of Golgonda, Atria Mole Cricket, Amazona's Secret Arts, Turbo Tainted Hot Rod GT19. What a crazy card. It's a machine flip tuner monster. I'm not gonna go ahead and read what it does, but it does pretty crazy. It's a flip tuner monster. And we get Bestial Magnuma, pretty good super rare. So this is one of the new staples. It's basically like a DD Crow, so you can banish one of your opponent's light and dark monsters to special summon it, which is going to be very useful when playing against Tearlaments going forward in the new format. Just banish their monsters in the graveyard so that they can use their effects. Pretty cool. Okay, so starting off pretty strong, we already got one of the cards that I'm looking for. So forward to the front again. Okay, Machiria Camilla, Silent Wolf Kalupo, Kagero the Cannon Ninja, Bear Rock Dragon, Ninjutsu Art Tool Iron Digger, Goatee Cosmos, the Hot Rod again, Amazona's Silver Swordmaster, and Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous. Okay, so this is our first secret rare. Yeah, I think there's going to be new support with her. So she's like a quick effect polymerization, I think. And she will get new support in the future. So I think she is definitely a chase card going forward. So I'm very happy to have pulled her. Very nice. And the art is obviously just gorgeous. Okay, the next pack. Okay, let's go forward to the front. And Infernal Queen Salmon, Freki the Runic Fangs, Psychic Rover, Naturia Camilla, Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves, Blackwing Zonda the Dusk, Tri-Brigade Showdown, Amazona's Silver Swordmaster, and Dynamite Powerload, the Draco Slayer. Pretty cool. So I'm not really familiar with the Draco Slayers. I know they're like a Pendulum archetype, but I am familiar with True Dracos. And for what I know, they're basically based off of the True Dracos, but they're now in Pendulum form, which is pretty interesting. Okay, Freki again, Infernal Queen Salmon, Dragonic Pendulum, Black Shadow Squall, Amazoness Pet Liger King, Cucumber Horse, Salamander Catalyzer, Vernisylph in Full Bloom, Kashtira Rebirth. Okay, pretty cool. Or just birth, I guess, not rebirth. It only birthed once. No ultra rares yet, so our chances of getting Fenrir are still there. Okay, Kagero the Cannon Ninja, Naturia Blessing, Silent Wolf Kalupo, Great Noodle Inversion, Tier Element Scream. So this is one of the new Tier Element support that's supposed to be really good. Yeah, I think it's like when you normal summon, you just get to mill 3 from your deck, or when your opponent normal summons. So it's kind of like Fluandre's map effect. Scareclaw Twinsaw, Tilting Entrainment, Tier Limit's Heartbeat, and Kashtira Fenrir. Holy smokes! I can't believe I actually got him. Oh my god. Yeah, so if you guys aren't familiar with what this guy does, so if you control no monsters, you can just special summon him. And he's a 2400 attack beater, so he's like, you know, can walk over most, you know, smaller guys. And his effect is that he can add a Kashtira monster from the deck to your hand, so he can add himself too, actually. And if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish a card face down. So pretty good at breaking boards, and it's just a free special summon, so I'm very happy to have pulled him. Doesn't cause any kind of commitment or anything, and I think going forward every single deck will run Kashtira Fenrir. Very nice. Oh, that is so lucky. The question is, can we pull another one of them? Scareclaw Decline, Original Bamboosaur, Laughing Puffin, Prediction Princess, Ixie, Bowman of the Goatee, Blackwing Zaun of the Dusk, Soul Scissors, Amazon Spiritualist, and Tears in the Hidden City. I believe this is the Sub-Terror support. Yeah, it talks about face-down monsters. Very cool. We pulled a pretty good secret rare and a really, really good ultra rare. Can't really complain about this box at all. Black Shadow Squall, Celestial Apparatus Tessia, Dragonic Pendulum, Bear Rock Dragon, Goldie Cosmos, Amazoness Secret Arts, Amazoness Spiritualist, Decisive Battle of Gogonda, and Branded Regrain. So this new branded support, it's pretty good. It lets you draw cards. I forgot how you can draw cards, but you can. And if your opponent normally special summons a monster, you can target one bestial monster in graveyard and special summon. So, and when they're special summoning, you can obviously use their effects. It's very, very good support for branded / bestial. Next pack. Having a little bit of trouble with this one. I didn't quite rip the pack properly. Tobari the Sky Ninja, Stars Align, Yoshiro of the Aqua, Scareclaw Decline, Kashtira Preparations, Tier Limit Scream, Cheerio Mole Cricket, Tri-Brigade Showdown, and Sprite Double Cross. Okay, sweet. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually building a Sprite deck right now. So this is the new support for Sprites. It's a very good trap. Typically, you would just search Sprite Smashers with your Jet, but now you can have the option to search this one. And what it does is like a very unique removal where you can activate it, and you can take one of your opponent's monsters and attach it to one of your XYZs as material, or you can take control of it, I believe forever. It doesn't just, you know, it's not just you take control of it until the end phase. And you can also special summon a monster from the graveyard, and it works exactly like Monster Reborn. So with sprites, typically you would, you know, summon back Toad with Sprite out, but you can actually bring back your own Toad with Sprite Double Cross as well. So that's pretty funny. So very happy about that pull. Man, even our super rares are really good. First we pulled Bestial Magnemite, now Sprite Double Cross. This is a really, really good box. Okay, let's go forward to the front again. Amazoness Golden Whipmaster, Prediction Princess, Amazoness Augusta, Stars Align Across the Milky Way, Scareclaw Twinsaw, Hanshi Kyudo Spirit, Amazoness War Chief, Kashtira Ogre, very good Kashtira card, and Goatee Fury. Okay, not bad. Two more from the right side. Alright, let's go. Infernal Queen Salmon, Freki the Runic Fang, Psychic Rover, Cherry Camellia, Scareclaw Twinsaw, Amazoness Pet Liger King, Soul Scissors, Burn Sylph in Full Bloom, and Snopio's Shade of the Goatee. So pretty cool octopus looking monster there. And last pack from the right side. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tier Elements Grief, Laughing Puffin, Underworld Ritual Prediction, Blackwing Twin Shadow, Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves, Tri Brigade Showdown, Soul Scissors, Ninjutsu Art Tool Iron Digger, and Arion Post Serpent of the Goatee. So this is one of the new Goatee Synchro monsters. And you can banish one level 6 or lower fish monster from your deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target one fish monster in graveyard, banish that target, then you can add one fish monster from your deck to your hand. So it's a really good searcher. It really, gets all of your Goatee monsters out of your deck. I haven't really played against anyone with this deck yet, so I'm really not sure what kind of combos they can do. It seems like they can do a lot though. Kagero the Cannon Ninja, the Chariot Blessing, Silent Wolf Calippo, the Great Noodle Inversion, Steer Preparations, Exceed Omen the Goatee, Kirdleman's Heartbeat, Salamander Catalyzer, and Baku the Beast Ninja. So there's new ninja support too, and this is one of their main deck monsters. Pretty cool. Let me move my hollows up a bit. There, and get my box out of the way. There we go. Okay, it's kind of like all over the place, but I think it's fine. Alright, let's keep going. I think it'll go a little bit faster since we're seeing a lot of the same cards now. So we have Bamboo Sword, Curse, Yoshiro, Tobari, Churia, Salamander, Burn Sylph, Exceep, and Black Feather Whirlwind. Okay, this is the new Black Whirlwind. I believe once per turn, if you special summon, target one Blackwing monster that's banished, special summon it. Okay, so it's just more extension with Black Whirlwind. Pretty cool. Yeah, Blackwings are obviously a fan favorite. Crow played that deck in 5Ds. And Crow was supposed to just be a side character, but because Blackwings were so popular, they turned him into a main character and just printed millions of Blackwing cards after that, because it's just, one of those decks that everyone likes. And we have our second secret rare. We got Ghoul Limb Spear of the Goatee. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah. Sure, the people who play the Goatee deck will be very happy with all the support that they're getting. Freki, Prediction Princess, Silent Wolf Calippo, Psychic Rover, Cashier Preparations, Tearland Scream, Turbo Tainted Hot Rod, Amazon's Pet Liger King, and Burn Sylph, the Misting Seedlings. Okay. So those are our two secret rares, but we still have chances for maybe a Starlight rare, and I believe two more ultra rares. I'm not sure how likely it is to pull two ultra rares of the same card, but if I do get another fan rare, I'll be very, very happy with this box. Or any of the new Bestial cards as well. Mereologic Aggregator. Okay, not quite sure. This is like rank 9 Xyz. Okay, pretty cool. Okay. Forward to the front. Tier Elements, Kagero, Twin Shadow, Puffin, Amazon's Silvermaster, Cucumber Sword, Song of the Dusk, and our third ultra rare, I think, Blackwing Sujri, the Phantom Glimmer. Okay, this is one of the new Blackwing main deck monsters. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Tyrant's Grief, Laughing Puffin, Underworld Ritual, Ogre, Ninjutsu, Twin Saw, Scream, and Chinook the Snow Blast. Okay, so I think we have one more ultra rare. And dare I say, perhaps a Starlight as well. Draconic Pendulum, Curse of Aramatier, Bear Rock Dragon, Acheria Camellia, Ogre, Kudo Spirit, Secret Arts, and Blackwing Vada, the Emblem of Wandering. So he kind of looks like Vayu, if you guys remember, the really OG plastic card that lets you synchro summon from the graveyard, I believe. To the front, original Bamboo Sword, Curse of Aramatier, Yoshiro of the Wakwa, Tobari, Tilting Entrainment, Amazon Secret of Arts, Blackwing, Samo Archfiends. Okay, interesting. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters with the same card types. Oh, they already control. Wow, this is a pretty crazy floodgate. If you do not control 2 more of the same card types, all Ritual Fusion Synchro exceeds and you currently control gain 500 attacks. Oh! This is actually an insane floodgate. Wow. I'm surprised no one is really talking about it. You know... Huh, interesting. I wonder if this will see play, actually. So basically, if you have a fusion already, you can't actually make another fusion. So I think a lot of decks, they rely on, you know, the same kind of summoning, like, you know, Cyber's decks, for example. They'll do a bunch of link summon. If you activate that card, you pretty much can't link summon anymore for that turn. I believe that's how it works. Oh, interesting. Branded Beast. Okay, so this is another of the new Bestial / Branded support. So this is a very strong trap. It basically lets you, you know, destroy a card, and you can search this out with the secret rare Bestial Lubellion. So a very powerful card there. All right. So I believe we still have that one ultra rare that we didn't get yet. So let's see what we can get. Lupo, Psychic Rover, Naturium Mole Cricket, War Chief, Exceep, and Wallow, founder of the Judge Dragons. It's a rank 6 Exceeds. Okay, pretty cool. And our last pack, original Bamboo Sword, Amazonas, Scareclaw Decline, Salmon Queen, Goatee of the Cosmos, Gerbil Tainted, Amazon's Pet Liger King, and Kashtira Unicorn. Okay, not Fenrir, but obviously if you want to play the Kashtira deck, I think this is a very strong card. So Kashtira Fenrir allows you to banish, I believe, a card on the field face down, and Kashtira Unicorn lets you banish a card in your opponent's extra deck face down. So they're playing a strategy where they rely on one extra deck monster and they only have one copy. This can really damper their plays. So very cool pick up there with Kashtira Unicorn. Okay, so let's take a look at all of our hits. We all obviously got the Fenrir, very good. We got Sprite Double Cross, which I personally really like. We got Magnamut, another very good staple. And we got Blazing Cartesia. All very good cards. And yeah, let's get Fenrir to the front here. He's definitely the main man of the show, so very happy with that. Hopefully you guys pulled as well as I did. I mean, I personally think I did pretty well. Literally got some of the cards that I needed. Still need a couple more, but that's okay. I'll probably just trade them at my locals. And yeah, so leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.